right. Good evening, everybody. Just waiting for 7 o'clock.
She
Get some people
live.
in.
Kimberly Davis is live now. Love story.
What is this hanging right there, right there, right there, right there?
You good, baby?
I
Yeah.
know. I just see it hanging. It's like, what's that hanging?
So you guys, we on?
This is going this way.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
we
is
are on.
this is the hashtag.
Renee, it's
It's
like
weird because when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you see a whole nother person.
right, but you keep messing it up. It's fine the way it was.
I know. I just don't know how that was. I ain't got no mirrors out here.
So we're waiting for people to come in. We starting at 7. Just waiting. Hey, everybody.
Oh, your Uncle Bobby in there. And what?
It's Mike Ewan's birthday today. He made 74. Wow.
Wow, I did see that. I did wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, we have to wish him happy birthday. I'm gonna say happy birthday, Michael.
He gave such a dynamic experience yesterday at KRG.
Oh, okay. You went to y'all at the center now?
Yeah, we're hybrid. We're hybrid. You could go or you could go on Zoom.
Okay. I
Yeah, I
want
was
to. I
supposed
gotta
to
get y'all stuff so I can chime in. I miss y'all's meetings and stuff.
Okay, well, it's 7 o'clock, and we're going
It's
to do our
7 o'clock
little.
on the drop top.
Oh no. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm.
It is.
Hi, welcome to Conscious Awakening, featuring Judy Davis and Kimberly Davis.
Hey Kim, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hi, everybody. Hey, Judy. Hey, Renee.
Hey Kim. Hey Jim.
Hey,
What's going on? We moving on?
Let's move on, ladies.
All right. So good evening. My name is Renee, and now it's time to listen, relax, calm down, and focus as Kim lead us in a relaxation exercise.
Okay, so I want everybody to close your eyes. Now, if you're driving, you can't do it. So we're still waiting on other people to come in, but we're still going to have our moment of silence. We're not going to listen to any music. We're just going to close our eyes and we're going to center in on our breath. And today's topic is love. The love of the heart chakra. Just breathe it in and relax. The heart chakra is a kind of awareness. It does not express itself in the pursuit of one's own interests or the satisfaction of instinctual drive, but rather serve as the foundation for the selfness and compassion for yourself and others. Now just relax and take all of that in and just breathe. Just listen to your breath and allow yourself to just relax each and every muscle, each and every limb. Just relax. Open up your heart and let's love each other. Take a deep breath. Hold it and release. Take a deep breath. Hold it and release. Now we're going to take the deepest breath for tonight, for this evening. Take the deepest breath that you possibly can take. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Release. Thank you. And remember, when you find yourself in a pinch, before you do the wrong thing, make the wrong statement, just stop and breathe. Thank you.
All right. All right, Kim, thank you for that relaxing moment.
You're welcome.
So now we're going to get into me introducing who I am. My name is Renee, and I've been friends with Kim for over 40 years. We can say we are BFFs. And my auntie Judy. I just love them to death. And she's been a part of my life for over 40 years too. So I have collaborated with them for a smooth transition today. So now we are going to get into our topic of love, but we're going to first start with the Davis coaching experience, Kim and Judy, featuring Conscious Awakening. The topic, dessert time, is love. And now it's time for the coaches to introduce themselves. Kim will start us off with a quick introduction.
Hi, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Kimberly Davis. I'm a full-time hairstylist, and I am a spiritual life coach. And the reason that I started Conscious Awakening maybe some years ago, and the reason I started Conscious Awakening is because I wanted to help heal the world. And also I wanted to heal myself. You know, I began to work on me as a human being, and I realized that I needed to learn how to love myself when I was in my 20s. So now I am 57, and I am fully in love with myself. And the goals, and I would like to go over the goals of Conscious Awakening. The goals of Conscious Awakening is to take an individual on a spiritual journey to reveal the root causes of their problems and a clear vision of their goals and dreams. And the way that Conscious Awakening, that Kimberly as a coach, I will use tools from Conscious Awakening by conducting workshops, sessions, online courses, retreats, having very positive development, for people, to come and commune and release and let go. So basically that's what conscious awakening is about. And again, I am Kimberly Davis, and I am a spiritual life coach. Thank you.
All right, Kim, thank you. And now it's time for Judy to introduce herself.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Judy Jackson Davis. I'm a transformational life coach. And I started this personal journey really a little while ago, but definitely pursuing coaching in 2022. It's been a desire of mine to help individuals transform their life to success stories. And I, Kimberly and Renee, they both know that I have been a practitioner of Nichiren's Buddhism for about 44 years now. And currently, I'm a vice regional women's division leader, leading approximately 1,400 individuals within our Chicago South region and about 750 women to help them on their journey of transformation. So, really excited about being here tonight at Conscious Awakening and sharing our thoughts and sharing our tools with you. So, looking forward to us diving in tonight.
All right. So thanks, Judy. So we're going to move on to our topic of love. Too many people use your name in vain. All right, Kim, now it's time for you to share your personal love story.
Well, thank you, Renee. You could have gave us one more tune, baby. That sounds
Better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, oh, love. Y'all silly.
thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So my story about love. Well, first I'm going to tell you my story, how I learned about love and what I thought about love. Um, what I learned about love was it started in the womb. So my story started in the womb with my parents, and it was an interesting experience in the womb because my parents was very young and they were going through their own changes in life, and they were trying to find out who they were. And because they were 19, my mother probably was 21 or something when she had me, when she conceived me. And my father was just a year older than her. And they both came from dysfunction, broken families, so they really didn't know. So as a result of that experience, once she conceived me, things was very difficult and hard for the both of them. And I experienced some abandonment or feeling like I wasn't loved. So once I got here and was going through life and everything, I was always, I always needed all of this attention and wanted someone to love me. Didn't really know that I was seeking love until probably when I got into my 20s. No, when I got into my teen, like 17, like in seventh grade on up to high school. So when I got there, it was just like I was always feeling like I was missing something in my life. That my parents didn't love me enough. I just needed somebody to love me. I just needed somebody to love me. So then once I got out of high school, I was a crybaby, and so always just needing this love. Was a crybaby, but then I was pretty aggressive too, and it had a fighting spirit all at the same time. But I truly wanted somebody to love me. I just wanted somebody to love me. So I reached out in the wrong places searching for love. But when I started practicing Buddhism, and I was about 22, I started practicing Buddhism. And as I began to practice Buddhism, I began to grow in areas of my life that surprised me. I began to learn about love. And the first thing that I learned was that I needed to learn how to love myself. So I went through that process and started working on loving me, started making me happy. But I was still kind of angry at my parents because I felt like they didn't give me enough love. But now at 57, they gave me what they can give me. And I don't blame them for that experience, because what I learned, that was my journey. And I chose those parents. I had to have that experience, because as I have grown through life, I became a youth division leader in my organization, and I was able to help so many young women about love. I still do it today. I still attract young women, and they have issues with their mama or with their father, feeling like they're not loved. So it's like, I understand my purpose now. I understand why I had to go through that experience. And I remember one day having an experience, going to get, talk to a reader, because I believe in all those things. And she said to me, she said, Kimberly, that was, she told me that I was dealing with abandonment, and I didn't tell her. And then she said, and I was like, well, why do I have to go through this? She was like, that's your journey. That's your stage. You had to go through this because you had to learn how to love yourself. So I'm going to say love really is truly about learning how to love yourself, because a parent can give you all the love that they can possibly give you. But if you walk out into this world today and don't love yourself, then what? And I'm saying this because I had an experience with a classmate of mine, and she was on Facebook last year or the earlier part of the year telling her story. Her father passed, and she was telling her love story. She was speaking of her father in such a just high vibrational way, and this loving way. And I was like, wow, I wish I had that experience. I said, that's such a wonderful experience. She said, yes, it was, Kim. She said, but I must say, I said, I really feel like when a young girl fall in love with her father, because that's your first love, is your daddy. And I wanted that experience, even though my mother gave me a stepfather and he loved me. And even though my daddy was there, and he's still here today. And we love each other. We love on each other. She said, but when she told her story, I knew that I didn't experience that. And I was like, wow, I wish I experienced that, because I think that's what young women need. She said, true, Kim. She said, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I got that love from my daddy. She said, but it was still trying out here, because when I stepped out into the world, I expected everybody to love me like my daddy did. And it's not like that. So I had to learn the difference. She said, so I got some hard knocks because of that. And I was like, wow. So you guys, we have to know how to love self no matter what, because one day your parents might not be here. Do you really know how to love yourself? So love for me is truly awakening to my own self. Love for me is an intentional love. I want to love not only in my relationships, but I want to love my friends. I want to develop a commitment with the people who I engage with. Just like Renee said, we're 40 strong. We met each other at 15. And we fell in love with each other. Have we had big fights? Yes. But no matter what, we didn't stop loving each other. I didn't stop loving her. I didn't stop praying for her. And here we are again. So if you truly love someone, no matter what's going on, you should be able to come back together if it's true love. So as we go on, we'll talk some more, but I'm going to step on back and relax.
All right. Take that chill pill. So next, I just want to acknowledge Facebook comments. Somebody said, hey, beautiful ladies. Hey. Anybody else, if you want to comment, just chime on in and leave a comment. So next we're going to have Judy, and she's going to tell us all about love.
Love, love, love. You know, my girl picked this topic, Kimberly, love. And I was like, whoa, brings about a lot of emotions for me. But, love is one of the greatest emotions you can create in your life. If you think about it, everything you want is hanging out in the energy of love. So the more you create that feeling of love, the more you draw things into your life to love and to enjoy. When you think of loving yourself, because Kim talked about that a lot this evening, I want to ask you a question. What comes to mind when you think about loving yourself? For me, a woman in love with herself, she's alluring. She's intoxicating. She
Mhm.
loves and celebrates her life every single day. She doesn't chase love, she attracts love. Because just like I said earlier, love is an energy. You are either just like money, you're either chasing money or you're attracting money. Or
Mm.
love, you're either chasing love or you're attracting love. We have some, Kim and I, we have some extraordinary tools to support you in creating a love for yourself, learning to romance yourself, to fuel your dreams. I know everybody tonight on this call has dreams. You are with you every day, right? You carry you around every day. So why not make that the most loving and the most romantic relationship you have ever known? Loving yourself. Now let's talk about the ingredients of a romantic relationship since we're having dessert tonight. Okay. So as we discuss this, I want you to think about about a romance you had in your life. I know I've had several. And what was the ingredients of that romance that made it exciting? Think about that. For me, one of the reasons is that I enjoyed the person's company.
Mhm.
Uh, I want to ask you something. Do you enjoy your own company?
Yes.
To enjoy your own company, you must enjoy who you are. Do you enjoy being alone with yourself? So if you're not enjoying your own company, it's because of how you think about yourself and how you think about your life. Also, when I think about romantic relationships, it's all about the desire. I want to get to know that person. I want to get close to that person. I want to know that person's world. I'm curious. I'm excited. When you desire something, your craving is excited by the enjoyment of the thought of getting it, right? And that desire drives us to take action to obtain our goal. Is that correct? So
Yes.
let me ask you something. What would it be like to desire the best version of you?
Mm.
The best of you is staring back in the mirror at you right now. He or she is with you all day, every day. Why not get to know him or her? What turns him or her on? What makes them tingle? What do you love about the best version of you? Do you enjoy your company? You can have a self made romance if you don't enjoy your own company, ladies and gentlemen. So, also, and I'm going to leave you with this and I'm going to turn it back over to Renee. Like I said earlier, Kim and I, we have the tools to support you on this journey of loving yourself and discovering the love for yourself. And if you're serious about unfolding your love story in a beautiful and magnificent way, we are excited to support you in joining us. Take it away, Renee.
Thank you, Judy. We can't hear you, Renee.
All right, Judy, thank you. And before we open the floor, I want to acknowledge again, we got Sharice Beach. She says, love yourself is the foundation for loving others. We have Angela Kwashi. Hey, Angela, long time no see. She agrees with everything. And at this time, we're going to open the floor and just kind of think about how would you use these tools in your daily life? And what is your takeaway from what Coach Kim and what Coach Judy just fed to us? What can we take away and use in our daily lives? We can put it in the chat and share your thoughts about that. So now the gates is open and the flow of love is out there.
It's flowing. It's flowing. Well, you guys, I want to keep on dialoguing. If nobody says anything, we can keep the dialogue going between three of us. But Ashika, I just wanted to say Ashika was out there. Just wanted to say, hey.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes, hey Ashika. So just wanted to say hey to Ashika. Haven't seen her in a long time. But I want us, if no one they don't have anything to say, we don't have too many people out here yet coming in. I just want to thank you guys for coming in, the people who have come in. But I want to ask the MC. MC, can I have a dialogue with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, MC, what is your love story? What do you think of love for yourself?
I used to work at my little job at the UIC, and this lady named Lakshmi, she used to always come up to me and say, love yourself, love yourself. And she used to irritate me with that, for real. And I was like, okay, not every day I need her to come up and tell me that. So one day she said, are you loving yourself? And I thought to myself, yeah, I'm loving myself. But when I really went home, because she had drove it into my head, I was thinking, Dad, do I really love myself? And it's so easy to love everybody else that I learned. The kids was coming first. Whoever I was dealing with at the time was coming first. I mean, everybody but myself. I put myself on the back burner. And at this present time, with my kids being 33 and 21, I'm just starting to learn what that loving yourself is really, what it really is.
Wow.
Because I've put so many people before myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good feeling, because when you love yourself, you kind of, you do good things for yourself. You go buy yourself stuff. You are conscious of what you're putting in your mouth. You're conscious of the things that you say. I mean, it's just a whole new thing going on when you in love with yourself.
It sure is. I have to most definitely say that you are telling the truth, because I remember I used to couldn't live by myself. I always had to have a roommate, somebody, But I enjoy me. Like Judy was saying, do you enjoy your company? I really truly enjoy me. I can go out to dinner. I can go to the movie theaters. I spend a lot of time with Kimberly, and I enjoy it. Sometimes I'll be like, girl, you need to get out and do some things, because you didn't, sometimes I feel like I've become this introvert, because, I feel that way sometimes. And then it's like, oh, I need to really get out and network and start being around people. But I enjoy me so much. It's like, wow, I never even thought I would get to this place in life, to be perfectly honest. At one time, it was like, wow, but it's a great feeling to fall in love with you. It's a great, great feeling. I really enjoy it. I wanted to ask Judy a question, because Judy has a love story that I really want her to share. I'm always getting into people's business, but that's okay. Anyway, she has a love story, and I've been a part of it. And Renee, we've been a part of it. And I just want her to share some of that love story, because a lot of us don't get to we experience love, but a lot of us don't get to experience loving someone else. and being loved back. Because sometimes we can love people, but that don't mean they loving us back. And then my other thing is, how you gonna love someone when you don't love yourself? So Judy, can you open us, give us some dialogue and really talk about developing a loving relationship? Because from my eyesight, from my experience and what I see, that's what you're having. You're having a loving relationship.
Well, thank you. I
Mhm.
appreciate that. And it took a long time.
Okay.
It definitely came in the second phase of my life. But, writing your love letter to me, um, it reminds me of what I'm committed to creating. And over the years, I was always wanted to create a harmonious, loving, happy family. Um, and writing always helped me. So as I wrote my love story, it afforded me an opportunity to get to know myself deeply. Um, and being in this loving relationship has afforded me to get to know myself deeply. It also helps me clean out a lot of mental garbage that I had been carrying for a long, long time. Um, if you find somebody and your energy matches, John and I, that's my husband's name, we have a similar energy and it's compatible. We were able to set powerful intentions and we made bold declarations. And so we were able to show up on purpose
Wow.
and began to create that.
Mm.
So I had to ponder a couple of questions as I went through that journey. Um, One of the things I had to ask myself, because I was a person that struggled with a lot of fears. So I said, Judy, what are you secretly afraid of?
Mm.
What am I secretly afraid of that I desire? What am I secretly afraid of to admit what I desire? And then I had to come to grips and really come to the realization of why I was afraid. And then I had to realize if I wasn't afraid, what would I do? Who would I become?
Mm.
And so that whole process helped me evolve into the woman that I am today. So, some of the things that I did as I went on the journey on that journey, I created a special place, to write my own love letter. And I made that space sacred and I made it beautiful. And I always check in, and I still do it every day now. How do I really feel?
Okay.
Because when I got into my love relationship with my husband, the love relationship that I had before he came back into my life, I don't want to say it was toxic, but it didn't serve me.
Okay.
I guess that's the best way to reference it. And I finally was not afraid to admit that it didn't serve me.
Okay.
Because for many years, I was in relationships that were not serving me, and I was just staying in them because I was afraid.
Hmm.
And so, and then I didn't have any support in really learning the skills and the feelings to really understand those emotions. And so, if you don't understand those feelings and emotions and you're just stuck in it, it'll never change.
Yeah.
So, and then I had to come to grips that the reason why I was feeling any emotion and anything is the thoughts that were in my mind. It's never anything. I finally realized it's never anybody or anything outside of me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
That
now, so now I'm curious about my thought patterns all the time and how they impact me and how those patterns make me feel and how they make me show up in life. And
Okay.
so now I know how to shift that.
Wow. And that's interesting that you talked about, now because you witnessed what was going on. And that's that's some of the tools in conscious awakening in my coaching, that in Judy and I coaching, that we will give you these tools. She has her set of tools. I have my tools as a coach. And with me as a coach, most definitely going through the spirit work session, going through the spirit session, 8-week session, you will learn how to witness your own thoughts. You will learn how to witness your behavior. You will learn how to most definitely understand the language that you are saying to yourself and others. That's the whole thing. You will begin to awaken, consciously awaken. And that's basically what she just said. She woke up. She transformed and understood that, okay, so I got to speak up. Number one, that's what I heard. I got to understand how I feel, because this doesn't feel right to me. It's not serving me. I'm just here. So in the coaching processes, coaching processes with Judy and myself, we will most definitely have tools that would take you through opening up your life so that you can understand who you are and what is it that you want. How do you want to be loved? What is love about? I mean, why is it so important? First of all, it's the center of it's the heart chakra. So it's in the center of your chest. So we most definitely have to take care of it, because it's in the center. It's, and at the top you have 7 chakras, and at the bottom you have your lower chakras, and at the top you have your upper chakras, and that's where you began to the spirit. You began to develop spiritually your speech, how you're speaking, your intuition. Most definitely your crown chakra. How does it look? How does it feel? In your lower chakras, but remember, they all have to connect. They have to all connect. One is not better than the other. And when you are all connected, energy begins to flow through your body. It's like love. Someone said on here, Angela was saying that she takes care of herself, self-love, by helping eat and exercise. That is love. Because when you do that, you feel different. You look different. I mean, it's just energy. Just look. When I'm meditating, I meditate consistently. It's like this energy, this love energy that flows.
Hey Kim, you cracking up. I don't know if you moved your seat or something. We can't hardly hear you that good.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't move
Better.
anything.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So basically when I'm going through taking care of myself and eating right and most definitely meditating, it's like this feeling of love it just comes out naturally. I'm not forcing it. It just comes out naturally. It's not a force. It's just this love within us. It begins to brighten up. And people see it. It's like your aura changes. So, and that's why I'm saying, like, even with Renee, even with Judy, when I go to Judy's house, it's this aura that I feel. This love, that I call it the love house. I truly call it the love house. So when I need some love, I'm going through something, I'm gonna go over to the love house. That's what I'm gonna go. I'm give me some love. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna come on home. I needed that. Thank you. And I get it from both of them. But the house has the energy of the love. So fine. So then Renee and I, it's like I look at her and I see a different Renee today. I feel the energy. I remember a year ago what she went through, losing her mother and her dad and then her kids. And she's like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, love you.
Right.
Because this is your time. Because you've been a mother for a long time. I said, so this your time, baby. And she was like, okay. So she's on her journey and I see the difference and I feel the difference. And we all on our different journeys. I'm in a relationship and I'm learning how to develop a loving, harmonious relationship. Is it challenging? Yes, it's challenging at times. I can't lie. I have not gotten to the place what Judy said, but there's moments of love that we share with each other.
You know, sometimes it's really, really easy to look for love outside of ourselves because we don't want to see ourselves, because that means we have to change those ugly things that we don't like about ourselves to start that love process. But Angela, she's been chiming in and she's had a lot of good comments. She says, truly, I show self-love by eating healthy, exercising, taking care of my skin, journaling, traveling, prayer, etc. She says, my challenge is to continue appreciating me as I age.
That's heavy right there.
Well, Angela, as a woman,
ain't no
the oldest women on the call tonight at 67, I must say that I am aging powerfully.
Yeah.
I am aging gracefully. It's a mindset, Angela. Yes. You are a powerful woman. You will age powerfully. You will age gracefully.
And she's actually doing that. I do her hair. And she looks very good. I'm going to put another one up here for Renee to handle. But right. Yeah, you're doing great, Angela.
So Cherie says, for me, when relationships end, it doesn't mean you need to resurrect it, but love them during the transition.
Interesting.
I agree, Cherise, because just like I referenced earlier, in love, it's an energy. You're either attracting it or you're chasing it. And everybody on the call tonight, just like money, money is you are a woman of wealth and abundance, or you're a woman and you're chasing it. You're a woman that is receiving love because you're attracting that kind of energy in your life, or you're a woman that's chasing it. And that's real talk, ladies.
Angela said, thank you, y'all. Angela said,
wow, ladies. Well, we only have a few ladies on here, but that's okay. You know, you guys, let's just carry on.
And we have to understand that love, you got to, we have a lot of feelings that we struggle with daily. You have to feel that I am wonderful. I'm receiving love. I love me. And that love supports me.
And I just always think when the right guy comes, then it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be in love. I'm thinking that it was gonna take something else to make me love myself. And with the empty nest, I realized that it begins and ends with me. If I'm gonna be loving me or not.
And that's so true, because no matter what, if I get married again, be in a relationship or not, I want to be in love with me. I want to be happy no matter what. That's very important to me, is to be happy with me, because everybody is not promised to be married. So we have to learn that we have to love ourselves regardless. If we want to be happy on this earth, if we want to fulfill some dreams, if we want to develop better relationships, we have to be in love with ourselves, And that's key to me, is to love me. Because like you, Renee, I felt the same way. Oh, when this guy come along, he gonna just swipe me off my feet.
Yeah, I have some help and everything.
Well, I never really looked at the help thing. I just looked at, I had this fairy tale love, It wasn't even the help part. It was just, I just wanted to be in love, And I remember going through my divorce and, getting ready. I called my mother and I said, "Ma, I don't see any sparks." She like, "Damn it, girl." If you don't stop it, he's a good man, Kimberly. I was like, but mama. I mean, she was just like, she was upset with me, But I'm like, but mama. But I don't have any regrets for that. Yes, he was a good man, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to experience that kind of love and someone to really honor me in that way. And Anita Bailey, when I told her, I said, well, maybe I should go back because he's hurting. She said, Kim, most women don't ever get an opportunity to experience what you experience. So you got that opportunity. Maybe that's why he came. So now you understand what it's about. So, now your scales is up higher. You like, I ain't selling it for just anything.
Right.
Because, and that was a great experience for me. Did I end it? Yeah, I ended it. Okay, I had to deal with it. But I understand different. My mindset was different in my 20s than when and then now, and in my 40s, I was like, wow, if I knew what I knew then, but hey, it's an experience. Life is an experience. And you have to understand, what is love to you? What are you looking for in life? How do you want to be honored? How do you want to be respected? How are you carrying yourself? Because we attract who we are. It's all energy. It all boils down.
If you don't think you're worthy and valuable, then you won't attract a man that's worthy and valuable. The baby, I was able to attract what I have now because I was able to love and accept myself just the way I was at that time, just the way I am. And sometimes we struggle with that, We want other people to accept us, but we haven't even we're not even satisfied with how we are. So if you're not satisfied with how you are, how you think somebody else going to be satisfied with you?
That's true, Judy. Because I had heard that.
Let's be that real. I mean, be real with yourself. Sometimes we have to be real with ourselves. We want other people to love and cherish us and caress us, and we ain't even doing that to ourselves. We don't even accept ourselves. We're complaining about how we look, how we show up, how we act, everything. But then we want the other person to be like, come on, baby, I got you. No, they're not going to come on, baby, and you ain't even got yourself.
Exactly.
The same standards you expecting are the same standards you should bring to the table if it's
for yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to ask yourself, are you elevating your standards? We should, as women and as men, we should constantly focus on elevating our standards.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep, that's true.
And what are you willing to accept?
Yeah.
Okay. So should we get into our closing remarks?
Well, it's 7:46. Ladies, do you all have anything? If the ladies got anything they want to add, it's just a few of us tonight, but that's okay. Because, please share the video. Please share the video, ladies. Share the video. And remember, we're going to have our next topic. We will be back on in a week and a half from now, every other Monday.
And we got t-shirts.
Yes. And
right. If anybody's interested, just let me know. Let Kim know.
So the t-shirt has said you decide. So you got to decide if you're gonna be in love with yourself.
Yes.
Or happy or sad. Right. It all begins and ends with you. You right, Kim.
Yep. So you must decide. You must decide. But okay, so it's at 7:47 and
That's it.
uh-huh.
It's time for you and Judy to do your closing remarks. Judy, you want to start this time?
Sure. I just think that love is a powerful energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think to be able to attract it and not chase it, you have to not have a mindset of scarcity, fear, and lack. And it's so important to really value your worth, value value where you are, value and appreciate where you are right now. Everybody is on a journey and we all want to expand and grow. But if you're resisting where you are, how are you able, if you're so dissatisfied with your circumstances right now and you're resisting, you're having this mindset, you know, it's about lack and scarcity, and I'm not getting love. It's not coming to me. I'm not getting the money. I'm not getting the friends. I'm not getting, whatever it is you want, a house, a man, a friend, a car, a dog, whatever it is. We all want something, whatever that is. If you have to release the resistance. Once you release the resistance, you will be able to attract what you need. And it all just boils down to you feeling abundant, right? Money is an energy, right? And love is an energy. And you want that. But you have to feel that you are already loved. I'm a loving woman. I'm a loving man. I'm a woman of abundance. That has to be your mindset. And take it from somebody that comes from very humble beginnings. I was able to transform that mindset. And and for me, an attraction of money, for I would say over the last 20 years, 25 years, and it's not much, but I've been able to at least attract a 6-figure income.
Yeah.
Now I want to push it up to a 7-figure income. But it all started from me. It all started from an energy, a mindset of abundance. And the same with love. Kim?
Girl, I'm like, okay, we done. Yes,
You know you do that. Take it on out of here.
that was really, really great. I have to it's I mean, because you were on point with everything. I just want everybody to understand that nearly in every culture, the heart is linked to the power of love. The heart chakra forms the centers for one's humanity and feelings for others. So we have to have feelings for other people. We have to love other people. We can't have a selfish love, but we must be in love with self. So for me, I just want people to be aware, just to awaken your heart. No matter if you had a fight with your best friend, your husband, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, it doesn't matter because guess what? We are human and we make mistakes. But remember, it all begins at love. It all starts with love. Don't be so quick to just give up and run away. I say go in the mirror and look at yourself and ask yourself, what is my lesson? What have I learned from this experience? What do I need to change about me so that I can deepen my relationship with my girlfriend, so I can deepen my relationship with my guy, so I can deepen my relationship with my parents and my siblings? What is it about me that I need to change? How can I, as Judy said, attract the type of love that I want for myself? And the only way to do that, as Judy stated, we have to love ourselves. We have to look in the mirror and take responsibility for the causes that we put out, for the energy that we carry around. Because it all starts with you. So let your mama go, let your sisters go, let all of that go and just work on you and watch the love grow around you. Watch your experience grow. Watch your, as Judy say, your money change. Just as her, I made 6 figures in my 30s. I want to make more than 6 figures. It changed. I went through some things and I lost some confidence in myself. Stopped believing. Became complacent. That's over. Money is flowing abundantly and freely in my world and in my environment. So I just want to say good night and keep loving yourself. Renee,
Okay. And also Angela told us don't forget to vote.
Okay.
Don't forget to vote. And Judy gave us some pointers. That this was a good one, Judy. Attract love and not chase it, because we be chasing some stuff. And Kim, you said the heart is linked to the power of love. So, and y'all, it's a lesson and a blessing to know you ladies today. So I got something out of it, you know what I mean? So hopefully everybody else did. I don't know, Kim, I can't read any more comments because
it's no more out there.
Okay.
No more has come in.
Thanks, Angela and Sharice.
Yes. And thank us.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, thanks for joining us. It still was wonderful. No matter what, I don't care. It don't take a lot of people. Remember, even in Buddhism, one person plant the seed, baby. So I'm planting a seed in everybody that's right here. You, me, and the ladies that's on here. Plant the seed. Let's plant the seed of love.
Gotcha.
Renee gonna sing for us tonight, y'all. No.
Love. He that's a beautiful song. Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Love. Oh. It's more to it, but I don't know.
That's okay. You sent chills through my body. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Hold on, ladies. Wait a minute, Renee and Judy. Good night, ladies. Woo. Okay.
Andy, say good night.